in Luke chapter 6. And so in Luke chapter 6, we see Jesus give us some blessed statements, and then he follows those up with his woes. This is what he says in verses 24 through 26. But woe to you who are rich, for you have already received your comfort. This is again after he said, blessed are the poor in spirit. Check out Luke chapter 6 sometime. Woe to you who are well fed now, for you will go hungry. Woe to you who laugh now, for you will mourn and weep. Woe to you when everyone speaks well of you, for that is how their ancestors treated the false prophets. Now, this is why it's important to understand that. Because Jesus' point in these three verses is not that, hey, listen, if you are a believer and you have some money, you're doing something wrong. Or if you're a person who doesn't go hungry, like most of us in this room, therefore you are going to suffer because of that in the future. Jesus is not stating that. Or woe to you who laugh now, who have joy in their life, because you will mourn and you will weep. Or woe to you when everyone speaks well of you. Bad on you for being a likable person. Jesus is not stating that. What he is stating is, if that is where you get your wholeness, your fullness, or your flourishing, woe to you, because one day that is going to end. You can have all the money in the world. You can't take it with you. You can have all this stuff. You can eat as much as you like, have any desire, but you know what? One day that's going to fade away just like this world. If you just live to accumulate people and popularity and to always be liked, woe to you, because you know what? At the end of the day, the end of your life, that all fades. That's all going to be empty. So Jesus isn't calling out those specific things in terms of being bad. And so that's not for a believer to feel guilty if God has placed them in a specific time or in a specific space that has some of these things, right? Because he follows the Beatitudes with being salt and light, and you and I can be salt and light. What I mean by that is you and I can be a beacon of hope while still having these things. Instead, this is a state of being. It describes people who are in a state rather than an action. It's a continual state. It's a lifestyle, is what Jesus is getting after. And what he's saying is, there is wisdom in the Word of God, and blessed are the people who take that wisdom and they put it into action. Blessed are the people who take that wisdom and they build their life around it. I put it this way: the good life is rooted in a wisdom that impacts our thoughts, decisions, and habits. That is our state of being. That is who we are. This is the good life. But the